welcome to Story Time. I am so glad that each of you are here. Thank you to everyone that is here live to watch Story Time. Tonight would not be the same without you, so I am so glad that each and every one of you are here to enjoy the magic inside of tonight's book. For those of you that are watching online, please type in your name so that I can say hello to you. If I don't say your name, charge it to my head and not my heart, because you know that I love you. We're going to get started with tonight's story, so we're going to start off by talking about this lovely book. Can you turn my music on? Thank you. It is kind of like the elf book. So if you're in my class, we've already kind of read this book. So touch your nose if you've heard this book before. Okay. And give me an oh yeah if you've never heard the book. All right, good. So that means that we are ready. So tonight's story, what do we call this part of the book? The front cover. Okay, and what kind of information can you find on the front cover? The title. What else? The author. And what does the author do? Oh, kiss your brain, smarty. The author writes the word. So if the author writes the word, Layla, what does the illustrator do? Do you know what he does? Say he draws the pictures? Yes, he draws the pictures. Do y'all agree with Layla? If you do, say, oh yeah? Oh yeah. All right, let's get started. So this is the front cover. We call this the what? The back cover. All right, so I am going to do a quick picture walk. Do you know why we do picture walks? Yeah. Why? We look at the pictures to give us clues about what the book is going to be about. So what do you think this book is going to be about? Unicorns. Kiss your brain, Olivia. So let's get started. Unicorns are the worst. Do y'all think that unicorns are the worst? Yeah. Me either. Hey, to the Zach family, thank you so much for tuning in. Please type in your little one's name so that I can say hello. All right, so unicorns are the worst is the title of this book. Let's get started. Unicorns are the worst. And I would like to say hello to Arlen, who cannot be here tonight, but she left me this lovely balloon that's behind me. So thank you, Arlen. I really appreciate you. Hey, Mama, thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Salinas, thank you so much for watching. All right, unicorns are the worst. Somebody say focus, Miss McGriff. All right, here we go. For hundreds of years, I have gone about completing my important goblin business in peace. From documenting spells, to gathering ingredients for spells, to alphabetizing the ingredients I've gathered for spells. No distractions, no interruptions, just me and my work. But guess who decided to move into the meadow next door? Who do you think? You think it's a unicorn? Okay, let's see. Unicorns. Now I know what you're going to say. What do you think it's going to say? Unicorns. You think unicorns are the worst? Oh my goodness. Unicorns are the best. Magical, blah, 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 blah. That's true, but a lot of things are magical, like elves and fairies and what's the other one? Elves and fairies and, oh right. Goblins. I've studied the forgotten magic that lies deep within the earth. I know that spells can transform socks into slugs. I can turn broccoli into ice cream. Right. And I have mastered the 3-strand braid. But despite all of this, does anyone ever ask to have a goblin-themed party? Right, I don't know about a goblin-themed party either, London. Well, look at all the things. What kind of party do you think they want to have? Unicorn. Oh, my goodness. Ay. Meanwhile, all unicorns do is frolic around all day on their dainty unicorn hooves. Flocking isn't hard. Goblins can frolic. We just choose not to. I love the illustration. What about y'all? Yeah, they did a really good job. Horse plus a pointy equals a unicorn. I don't get it. They are just horses with a pointy head. I have pointy ears, but you don't hear me crying on about it. And the glitter. So much glitter. Do you realize how hard it is to get glitter out of a smock? Woo, have y'all ever had an accident with glitter? Oh, one time I had it in my hair. It took forever to get it out. So don't play with glitter, guys. And if it gets in your eyes, it can hurt. They are constantly playing their instruments. Newsflash, unicorns, not everyone likes harp music. And the tea parties, so many tea parties. It's not like they've ever asked me to one of their tea parties. Not that I would have time for tea parties when there is all important work to be done. It's not like this shrub is going to document itself. Do I enjoy a good cup of tea? Perhaps the occasional crumpet. Well, we'll never know because someone around here has to take their work seriously. You know what? Say what? What? All right, I wouldn't go to one of their silly tea parties even if they did ask me. You know why? I don't know. We have to read to find out. Let's see. Because unicorns are the... Oh, my goodness. I would rather be neighbors with gnomes, or this dragon, or a chicken, or a... Wait a minute. What do you think he's going to say? You think it's a goblin? I don't know, Madeline. You might be right. Dragon! Run for your lives! Save yourselves, my little slugs. That was a tongue twister. Gulp. Uh-oh. What's happening? You think he's about to eat him? Oh, my goodness. Let's see. The unicorn's going to save him. You think? Well, I guess unicorns do have some good traits because what is he doing with his horn? Yep. Let's see. For instance, did you know that their glitter can put out dragon fire? Did you know that? Right, me either. And that harp music can be quite disorienting. Those dainty hooves pack quite a wallop, and it turns out... let's see. A unicorn's horn is more than just pointy. All right, fine. As far as neighbors go, unicorns aren't that bad. But I think we can all agree that dragons are the worst. And that is the end of Unicorns Are the Worst. Now, I have a question. Who would like to tell me their favorite part of the book? Anybody? All right. Oh, man, there's so many hands. So many hands. What's your favorite part of the book? Can you tell me what your favorite part is? Let's see. Carter Giles, what was your favorite part? Oh, so would you say that the characters change throughout the stories? Yes. Would you think that these characters have emotions? Yeah. Yeah, right. Because that's what characters do. They do have emotions. Does anybody else want to share their favorite part? Lila, what was your favorite part? I know, he put the glitter on the dragon. Anybody else like that part? If you did, clap 2 times. Oh my goodness, a lot of people like that part. London, tell me what was your favorite part?
My favorite part is God don't like these parts, the worst singing parts.
Right, they felt like they were the worst, right?
And he changed his mind to he said okay.
Yes, he did. Look at you. Kiss your brain, smarty. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Tonight would not have been the same without you. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Everybody that is here gets to leave with a book. So happy birthday from me to you. Kinda. Thank you, Amarani. I appreciate it. Thank you guys online for watching. Tune in next week at 7:45 right here, same time. I'm going to go through and say goodnight to each of you. If I don't say your name, charge it to my head and not my heart because you know that Miss McGriff loves you. Also remember that everything that you need is where? It is inside of you, right? And you can be you and do anything that you want to do, and that is what makes you special. That is what makes you special, okay? So be kind to others. Be kind to yourself, okay? All right, can y'all pinky promise me that? All right, pinkies up. Put your pinkies up, too. All right, pinkies up. Let's lock them in. You got to kiss it to seal it. Mwah. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. If nobody has told you today that they love you, Miss McGriff loves you so, 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 so much. And I'm so glad that you're here. I'll see you next week, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye to the Zach family. Hey, Jackson. Thank you so much for watching. Good night to the McClendon family. Good night, Miss Prupus. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Mama, for watching. I love you, girl. Good night, Selena's. I'll see you tomorrow at school. And I think that's it. Good night, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you next week.